The research station orbited a dying red dwarf on the galaxy's far side, where humanity had barely scratched the surface of exploration. Anna sat cross-legged in the observation dome, her acoustic guitar resting against her knee, fingers dancing across the strings in a melancholic melody that echoed through the empty chamber. She didn't notice when the music changed. It was subtle at first, a harmonic resonance that shouldn't have existed, frequencies layering beneath her playing like ghost notes from another dimension. Anna's fingers froze mid-chord, and the sound continued for 3 more seconds before fading into silence. "What the hell?" she whispered. Caven burst through the dome's entrance, his dark eyes wild with excitement. "Did you feel that? The sensors just lit up like a supernova. There's something out there, Anna. Something massive." Anna set down her guitar carefully, her heart racing. "I heard it. Through my music somehow. It was like something was listening and responding." Kevin pulled up a holographic display, his fingers swiping through layers of data. The signal originated from coordinates 7 Alpha 9, approximately 40 light minutes from our position. It's not broadcasting on any known frequency. Actually, it's not broadcasting at all. It's a gravitational wave pattern, incredibly precise. He looked up at her, understanding dawning in his expression. "Your guitar strings. The vibrations created microgravitational fluctuations. You accidentally spoke its language." The abandoned alien ship hung in space like a cathedral of impossible geometry. Its hull was darker than the void itself, absorbing light rather than reflecting it, and its structure defied conventional physics. Angles that shouldn't connect, surfaces that seemed to exist in more than 3 dimensions. Anna and Kevin approached in their survey shuttle, and with every meter they closed, Anna felt the pull. Not gravitational, but something deeper, musical. "I'm picking up the pattern again," Kevin said, monitoring his instruments. "It's repeating. Wait." He stopped, listening through his headset. "Anna, play something. Anything." She had brought her guitar, strapped awkwardly in the zero-gravity environment. Anna steadied herself against a handhold and strummed a simple C major chord. The alien ship responded instantly. The darkness of its hull rippled like liquid, and a doorway irised open, smooth, organic, inviting. Through the opening, bioluminescent lights pulsed in rhythm, matching the harmonic frequencies of Anna's chord. "They built a ship that communicates through vibration," Anna breathed. "Not radio waves. Not light. Sound translated into gravitational waves. That's why no one ever found them. We've been listening for the wrong signals for centuries." Kevin stared at the opening. "Who are they? And where did they go?" The interior of the ship was a symphony frozen in time. Crystalline structures grew from every surface, each one a different shape and size, and when Anna accidentally brushed against one, it sang, a pure, clear note that resonated through her bones. The walls themselves seemed to breathe, expanding and contracting in a rhythm that felt almost alive. They found the crew in what could only be described as a garden of glass. 17 alien beings, their bodies crystallized mid-motion, preserved in transparent mineral formations that caught and refracted the bioluminescent light. They were tall, impossibly slender, with bodies that seemed to be composed of interlocking plates of organic material. Where humans had mouths, these beings had resonating chambers, complex structures designed to produce and perceive vibrations across impossible spectrums. "They're beautiful," Anna whispered. Kevin approached the central figure, scanning it with his handheld device. "According to these readings, they've been like this for approximately 12,000 years. Whatever happened, it was instantaneous. They didn't suffer." Anna touched her guitar strings gently and a soft melody filled the chamber. As she played, the crystallized beings began to glow, their internal structures lighting up like fiber optic networks. The walls of the ship pulsed brighter, and suddenly holographic images materialized around them. The story unfolded in pure emotion translated through vibration. A civilization that had evolved beyond physical speech, communicating through the fundamental frequencies of the universe itself. They had built ships that were instruments, stations that were orchestras, entire cities that hummed with the collective consciousness of their people, but they had made a fatal error. In seeking to touch the fundamental vibration of reality itself, the cosmic background hum that underlies all existence, they had resonated at precisely the wrong frequency. The wave had propagated through their entire species simultaneously, crystallizing every member at once, preserving them in eternal harmony, but ending their song forever. The ship had drifted silent for millennia, until a human, alone on the edge of explored space, had picked up a guitar and accidentally spoken the first words in 12,000 years that the ship could understand. "They wanted to be remembered," Anna said, tears streaming down her face as the holographic history concluded. "This ship, it's not a tomb. It's a message in a bottle." They knew they were dying, and they encoded everything, their history, their culture, their music, into the ship's structure. They were waiting for someone who could hear them. Kevin nodded slowly, understanding the weight of what they'd discovered. "And humanity found them because we're the species that makes art for no reason. We play music in the void. We create beauty where there's no one to appreciate it but ourselves." Anna raised her guitar once more and played, not a human song, but something new. A melody that incorporated the resonant frequencies she'd learned from the ship. A harmony that bridged two species across the incomprehensible gulf of time and space. The crystallized beings glowed brighter, their final message received and acknowledged. As Anna and Kevin departed, they carried with them the complete archive of an extinct civilization. Their mathematics encoded in rhythm, their philosophy expressed in harmony, their art preserved in vibration. The galaxy would learn of the people who spoke in music, who built with sound, who touched the fundamental frequency of reality and paid the ultimate price. And humanity, the species that sang to the darkness and expected no answer, had been the one to hear them. Anna looked back at the ship one last time as it faded into the distance, still pulsing with gentle light. She understood now why humans created art, why they played music, why they sent golden records into space on ancient probes. It wasn't about being heard. It was about refusing to let the silence win. In the observation dome of the research station, Anna played her guitar every night, and sometimes carried on gravitational waves that human instruments could barely detect. The abandoned ship on the galaxy's far side played back, a duet across the void, a conversation between the living and the crystallized, a testament to the universal language that needed no translation. Music,